Now see, heterotrophic nutrition in amoeba. Here heterotrophic means those organisms which totally depends on other organism for their food material. We call it as a heterotrophic type of what? Nutrition. So we are going to see here the heterotrophic nutrition in amoeba. That is a nutrition in case of the lower organism like such a protozoans. See here, in case of amoeba, nutrition or this heterotrophic nutrition carried out by these steps. These are the 5 steps. First one, ingestion. Second one, this one that we call it as a digestion. Third one, this one we call it as a absorption. Next that is a assimilation, and next that is a egestion. These are the 5 steps due to which a heterotrophic nutrition get carried out in case of what? Amoeba. Now see this amoeba, this one. It is a shapeless organism, microscopic organism, present in fresh water. This organism, amoeba, it is very small, microscopic, and it consists of this one. We call it as a plasma membrane, this one. And beneath the plasma membrane, inside the fluid is present. We call it as a cytoplasm. Cyto means a cell, plasm means a fluid. The fluid which is present inside the cell, we call it as a cytoplasm. Now this cytoplasm get differentiated into 2 plasm. One we call it as a ectoplasm, and second one we call it as a endoplasm. Ectoplasm present toward the periphery. This one is the ectoplasm, this one. And endoplasm, it is present in the center here. This one is the endoplasm. Means there is a clear-cut demarcation, differentiation between the plasm. One which is present towards the periphery, we call it as a ectoplasm, which is present in the center, which is a dense, we call it as a endoplasm. And no doubt it is a eukaryotic cell, means such a cell. No doubt it is a unicellular cell, but it is a eukaryotic cell, means such a cell in which nucleus is present. Bacteria, it is a prokaryotic cell. Nucleus is totally absent in case of what? That a bacterial cell. In case of this eukaryotic cell, nucleus is present. This one is the nucleus, which is present here in the cytoplasm in the center. Beside these, other cell organelles are also present in this cell. Now see, the first step of this heterotrophic nutrition in case of amoeba is this ingestion. Ingestion, ingest means taking out food and then putting up that food inside the mouth like this. Now this is a unicellular organism, there is no mouth, there is no anus, but still these organism, they ingest the food material, they take food material inside their cell, inside the cytoplasm. And the type of the nutrition in case of amoeba, that is a holozoic, means they take a complete organism inside their body. Food of this amoeba is generally microscopic, that unicellular protozoans or such a type of organism. For example, bacteria. Second one we call it as a paramecium. Then next, diatoms are there, small diatoms in which chloroplast is present. Then small unicellular algal cells are there, and a dead organic matter which is there, that is a food of these amoeba. This amoeba is a holozoic, means they engulf complete food material, complete organism. Then it is a omnivorous. Omnivorous means such a type of organism which ate plant product as well as animals product, like this. Means plant as well as animal cell. Plant cell diatoms like this, in which chloroplast is present, and animal cell that we call it as that a paramecium. Means these organism ate both plant cell as well as what? That animal cell, due to which we call it as a omnivorous. Then these amoeba, it shows a phagocytosis. Phagocytosis means phagocytes, means forms like these false finger-like projection. we call it as a pseudopodia. And with the help of these pseudopodia, by the streaming movement of a cytoplasm, it continuously form like this pseudopodia, and it engulf that complete organism. We call it as a phago. We call it as a phagocytosis, and it shows the endocytosis. Phagocytosis or endo means inside the cell. They take organism inside the cell. They engulf the organism inside the cell in the vacuole in the cytoplasm, due to which it is known as phagocytosis or endocytosis like this. Now see here, this one is the prey, but this one prey, that is this one the organism, we call it as a paramecium. Unicellular, slippery, means the shape of this organism is a slipper like, and many small microscopic hair like structures emerge from the that plasma membrane. We call it as a cilia, and with the help of this cilia it move from one place to another in that water. That is a paramecium. It is unicellular, eukaryotic, microscopic organism. Amoeba engulfs such type of organism. It is the food of amoeba. What happens here, when this organism it is present nearby these amoeba, cytoplasm which is present here, this cytoplasm shows the streaming movement like this, and this finger like projection, like this finger like projection, it emerge, or finger like projection formation takes place. It increase in the size due to this cytoplasm. It shows the streaming movement, it increase in the size, and here this plasma membrane come close with each other, and at the point of contact here it get dissolved, and these paramecium completely now come inside the that amoeba cell. This is the paramecium. See here, this one paramecium. Paramecium, it is present here, like this. This one paramecium. Now pseudopodia is like this. Now these due to the streaming movement of this cytoplasm, this is pseudopodia, false finger like projection, it increase and surrounds these we call it as a paramecium like this. It surrounds this paramecium, and at the point of contact here the plasma membrane which present here, it get dissolved, and the complete organism, that is a prey, it come inside the cell or inside this body of this amoeba. And this structure, this one in which this food material is present, this one we call it as a food vacuole. What is it? Now food material is present here, due to which we call it as a food vacuole. What is it? Food vacuole, in which food is there, like this a food vacuole formation takes place, and this prey come inside this vacuole. Now that vacuole we call it as what? Food vacuole here. So like this a food vacuole, in the food vacuole or food vacuole formation takes place, and inside this food vacuole there is a complete organism, that is a paramecium, it get engulfed, and due to which we call it as a phagocytosis like this. Now when it engulfs these prey, this organism, at that time here cup like structure formation takes place, and this cup like structure we call it as a food cup. Here previously it shows like this opening, like this it shows opening, and this opening we call it as a opening of a food cup, and after that these pseudopodia move forward, and at the point of contact here the plasma membrane it gets dissolved, and this food material then comes here into our vacuole formation takes place. That vacuole we call it as what? Food vacuole, like this. In this way amoeba ingest this food material. That is the first step of heterotrophic nutrition in case of amoeba. We call it as ingestion, which is a holozoic, and this organism, that is a omnivorous organism, take both type of food material, plant cell as well as what? Animal cell. Now second step of this heterotrophic nutrition in case of amoeba, that the second step, that is a digestion. In case of this amoeba, digestion, this is a food material, this food material get digested. Now the amoeba, now there is a paramecium. This one, this is a food material, paramecium, this organism. It's a body made up of plasma membrane. Plasma membrane consists of lipo and protein. Then inside there is a paramecium. Inside there is a paramecium. See here, inside there is a paramecium. Nucleus is present. In the nucleus, genetic material is present, in which DNA is present. Genetic material, it consists of DNA. DNA, it means it is a deoxyribose nucleic acid. Then beside this, in this paramecium here, like these mitochondria are present. Mitochondria, it is a double membrane structure, outer membrane again, and inner membrane, invaginate, inwards, like this. Many enzymes are present inside this what? This mitochondria. Then in this paramecium, like this structure is present. That structure we call it as a Golgi body. Then in paramecium here, like these structures are present, we call it as a endoplasmic reticulum, because it is a cell. It is a eukaryotic cell, and the structure which is present in the animal cell, all that structure they are present in this cell, because these cells are the eukaryotic cell. Means the paramecium, it is made up of so many like these cell organelles, in which it is a food material for this amoeba, and in this food material starch is present, number one. Number two, proteins are present. Number three, that small hair like structure which is there, it is made up of a protein. Then nucleic acids are present, that is the DNA present in this organism. So this material is present in this organism, and now this material, complex organic food material which is present in this paramecium, in this prey. Now second step we call it as a digestion. It get digested by various enzyme. Now see how this process is going on. Intracellular and vacuole digestion takes place in amoeba. Intracellular. Intracellular means within the cell, inside the cell. That is, we call it as a intracellular. Inside the cell digestion is going on. Intracellular and vacuole digestion. In the vacuole, there is a prey, that is a paramecium is present. So these paramecium digest in the vacuole, due to which we also call it as what? Vacuole, that digestion. This prey, we call it as a paramecium. This organism paramecium get digested inside the cell, due to which we call it as intracellular and vacuole digestion. Then food vacuole, that is also we call it as a phagosome. This structure we call it as a phagosome. This one we call it as a phagosome. So inside this phagosome, there is a paramecium, this is a prey, it get digested by the strong digestive enzyme which come from this cytoplasm in this food vacuole, and this material it get digested in the phagosome. It is also known as a phagosome digestion. Then food vacuole, this is a food vacuole medium is a first acidic. This is a food vacuole medium is a first acidic, and later it becomes alkaline. Later it becomes alkaline because that cytoplasm which is present surround this vacuole, it come inside, and the acidic nature it get converted into that alkaline in the nature by various action of what? Enzyme, like this. So this is a food material, that is the paramecium, it get digested here. That process we call it as a digestion. What type of digestion takes place here? Here the starch which is present in this paramecium, in this organism, it get convert into glucose. Then here the proteins which are present, these are small hair like structures which is there, and the proteins which are present inside these paramecium, it get digested and it get convert into amino acid. Like this, the food material it get digested here. Then the fat which is present here in these paramecium, that fat means oily material, tail. Small amount of droplets, oily droplets are present in the paramecium, and that fat it get digested into fatty acid and glycerol. Like this digestion takes place here. in the vacuoles. Second step we call it as a digestion. In this way digestion takes place here in the amoeba. That is the second step of what? The heterotrophic nutrition in case of amoeba. Third one, that is the absorption. Absorption, that food, digested food material, it get absorbed, and this absorption mechanism, it takes place by the phenomena we call it as a diffusion or osmosis. Food material which get digested here, and the digested food material which comes here after digestion, there is a paramecium, it present in the vacuole in this like this form, crush form, and the digested food material, it is present here, and this digested food material is in the form of number one, starch, get digested into starch. Starch get digested into glucose. Then second, fat get digested into fatty acid and glycerol. And proteins get digested into amino acid. Nucleic acid which is present at DNA, it get digested, and that adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine, phosphorus, it gets scattered. All these digested food material, it get a transport from these vacuole into the cytoplasm. All these digested food material, now it get absorbed or it get diffused into cytoplasm here. This digested food material, it comes out like this, and that process we call it as absorption. What is it? Absorption. In this way the digested food material, it get absorbed by the mechanism we call it as diffusion. Diffusion means a movement of molecules from higher concentration to the lower concentration, we call it as a diffusion. And by second process we call it as what? Osmosis. Absorption takes place. How this absorption takes place in case of this amoeba? Cyclosis means here streaming movement of cytoplasm takes place. This is a cytoplasm which is present here, we get differentiated into ectoplasm and endoplasm. This is a cytoplasm, it move like this here. It moves surrounds, it move here and there in these in the amoeba, these cell. This movement of cytoplasm like this, movement of this cytoplasm inside the cell. That movement we call it as a streaming movement, and due to that streaming movement, that all material it get absorbed in the cytoplasm. Next, food absorb and oxidize to produce energy. The digested food material comes here in the mitochondria. In the mitochondria, glucose get breakdown in presence of oxygen, and energy get formed. That energy which is produced, it is produced in the form of ATP. We call it as adenosine triphosphate. That is energy rich molecules. All these things we are going to see in coming video in the digestion of human beings, in the respiration process, all this. Next, assimilation. Next step after digestion, assimilation takes place in these amoeba. So question arises, what is assimilation? Assimilation means use up of these energy to synthesis for the formation process. अमीबा के शरीर के अंदर जो अलग अलग ऑर्गेनेलीज है, वो ऑर्गेनेलीज की संख्या को बढ़ाना, एक ऑर्गेनिज्म से दो ऑर्गेनिज्म अमीबा के होना, दैट इज वी कॉल इट एज अ reproduction by binary fission. एक से दो अमीबा, दो से चार अमीबा. For that more cell organelles are required. For that process, for more plasma membrane, more endoplasmic reticulum, more Golgi body, more mitochondria, more such type of cell organelles, formation takes place. Synthesis of these all plasma membrane or all such type of cell organelles, इनकी संख्या बढ़ती है. For that, these material is used up here. The material which absorb here, that material get used up. The proteins which digested into amino acid according to the according to the genetic material of this amoeba which is present here, that amino acid get joined. Protein synthesis takes place here in the cytoplasm in case of this amoeba, and new that protein formation takes place there in the amoeba cytoplasm. By the process we call it as a protein synthesis. अलग अलग प्रोटीनें बनते हैं. और ये प्रोटीन है अमीबा के ही से दैट प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन को बनाने में, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया के आउटर मेम्ब्रेन को बनाने में, इनर मेम्ब्रेन को बनाने में, वेरियस एंजाइम्स को बनाने में। देन द सेल ऑर्गेनेलीज विच आर प्रेजेंट इनसाइड द अमीबा, उस अलग अलग टाइप के जो सेल ऑर्गेनेलीज है, एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम, गोल्गी बॉडी, उसका जो मेम्ब्रेन है, ऑल दीज आर द साइटोप्लाज्मिक इन ओरिजिन। वो जो वहाँ प्रोटीन्स की आवश्यकता होती है, अमाइनो एसिड फॉर्म्स ए लॉन्ग चेन कॉइल अराउंड इट सेल एंड इट फॉर्म्स ए प्रोटीन, जैसे अंडे में होता है अल्ब्यूमिन, दैट इज अ प्रोटीन, वैसा बनता है एंड मेम्ब्रेन फॉर्मेशन टेक्स प्लेस। अमीबा की साइज बढ़ती है, अमीबा डिवाइड होता है, अमीबा डिवाइड इनटू 2 अमीबा, देन सेल ऑर्गेनेलीज आल्सो गेट डिवाइड। और ऐसे टाइप से जो है ये सब मटेरियल यूज होता है। digested food material is used in the construction of cell organelles which are present in the amoeba. That process we call it as assimilation. What is it? Assimilation. Then use of energy in the formation of a membrane we call it as assimilation. And last जो है इसके अंदर that is a heterotrophic nutrition in case of amoeba, उसके last step जो है that is a egestion. Egestion means that removal of undigested food material from the body, we call it as egestion. जो food material complex organic food material जो अमीबा ने ये खाया है, पैरामेशियम एंगल्फ किया है, आफ्टर डाइजेशन, पूरा डाइजेस्ट होने के बाद, देर आर सम मटेरियल कॉम्प्लेक्स फूड मटेरियल विच डू नॉट डाइजेस्ट एट ऑल। दैट अनडाइजेस्टेड फूड मटेरियल, जो फूड मटेरियल डाइजेस्ट ही नहीं हो पाता अमीबा से, that undigested food material it get released from the body in the water, we call it as egestion. बाहर शरीर से बाहर निकालना, we call it as egestion. क्या बाहर निकालना? Undigested food material. Now see here in the amoeba body, food material that these are paramecium, it get digest. After digestion, digested food material it get used up, absorbed and used up by these amoeba. Undigested food material which is present here in the vacuole, the weight of that undigested food material is more than the cytoplasm. उसका weight ज़्यादा होता है undigested food material का cytoplasm से. And amoeba it move from one place to another. That movement we call it as a streaming movement of that cytoplasm. और ये streaming movement of cytoplasm में ये जब ऐसा सामने सामने move करता है तो ये weight, ये जो undigested food material है that उसको ज़्यादा weight है उसका cytoplasm से, it remains here. एंड साइटोप्लाज्म शिफ्ट फॉरवर्ड, और ये साइटोप्लाज्म फॉरवर्ड शिफ्ट होने की वजह से ये फूड मटेरियल यही रहता है, फूड वेहिकल यही रहता है, एंड द स्ट्रीमिंग मूवमेंट साइटोप्लाज्म मूव फॉरवर्ड एंड लाइक दिस, लास्टली लाइक दिस इट कम्स टुवर्ड्स द पेरिफेरी, एंड लास्टली दिस अनडाइजेस्टेड फूड मटेरियल इट गेट रिलीज फ्रॉम द बॉडी. दैट प्रोसेस वी कॉल इट एज egestion. What is it? Egestion. That egestion means the undigested food material it get released from the body surface, we call it as egestion. Undigested food is heavier than the cytoplasm and due to which it helps the cytoplasm to release these undigested food material from the body because amoeba shows the streaming movement. और उस आगे जैसा साइटोप्लाज्म उसका मूव होता है ऐसे वो वजन के वजह से अनडाइजेस्टेड फूड मटेरियल इट रिमेन्स एज इट इज देयर, और आगे जाने से वो धीरे धीरे पीछे ही रहता है, इट लैगिंग बिहाइंड लाइक दिस एंड अल्टीमेटली इट रीच अप टू द प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन एंड देन इट रिलीज दैट undigested food material in the water like this. Okay, in this way the amoeba it shows the heterotrophic nutrition, and this heterotrophic nutrition or nutrition in case of lower organism get completed by these 5 steps. One is the ingestion, second one digestion, third one absorption, next one assimilation, and next we call it as what? Egestion. Now see here, we multicellular organism, like so many that animals they are present on the earth. The multicellular organism, developed organism, they also show all these steps as it is. Means in the unicellular organism the process which are going on in these process we call it as a heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Same all these steps are going on in the multicellular organism. For example, see here in case of human or in case of other like this a multicellular organism, our first step is also what? Ingestion. We are the heterotrophic organism, we are the omnivorous organism, and our first step is ingestion. हम भी ऐसा फूड मटेरियल हाथ में पकड़ते हैं और मुंह में ऐसे लेते हैं. दिस स्टेप इन जेस्ट करना वी कॉल इट एज अ इंजेक्शन. हमारी भी पहली स्टेप सेम है, that is we call it as what, ingestion. Then amoeba, it ingests by the pseudopodia, unicellular organism है. पैरामेशियम सीलिया जो है उसके वजह से वो फूड मटेरियल को ट्रैप करने में कामयाब हो पाता है. हाइड्रा, it is a multicellular organism present in the water, and due to the tentacle it trap that insect, small insect, microscopic insect in the water. Then insects are there, so many insect, ड्यू टू देयर माउथ पार्ट जो है कोई ऑर्गेनिजम्स को पकड़ने के बाद उसको तोड़ तोड़ के वो खाते हैं. देन फ्रॉग इज देयर, हमारी टंग ये आगे फ्री है, लेकिन फ्रॉग की टंग जो है आगे फ्री नहीं होती, आगे चिपकी हुई होती है और पीछे फ्री होती है, तो उसकी टंग वो ऐसे बाहर निकालता है और इंसेक्ट को अंदर खींच लेता है. वी कॉल इट एज अ प्रोट्रूसिबल टंग. वॉल लिजार्ड में भी ऐसे ही होता है, चिपकली जो आपके घर में दिखती है उसमें. Then we are the humans, by the hand we take the food material and ingest like this. Same, these organisms, they in all organisms same this process is going on. We call it as a ingestion, which is going on in this amoeba. Second step of these the heterotrophic mode of nutrition is digestion. As far as nutrition is concerned, second step is the digestion. The food material which intake in our body, that food material comes in the digestive system, in the stomach, and by the various digestive juice which is present in the stomach, SCL and all the digestive juice, food material it get digested in the stomach. Some food material get digested in the stomach, and from the stomach it comes into the small intestine, and complete digestion it takes place in our body in the small intestine. Digestion we call it as a catabolic process. Catabolism means breakdown of complex organic food material into simpler. This is a complex organic food material, paramecium, it get breakdown into simpler like these substances. That is process, catabolic process, catabolism. Same catabolism which is going on here in the amoeba, same that process going on in case of this animal body, in case of this animal, in case of the human body. Most animal digestion is a partly mechanical, that is a chewing of that food. Then partly that is a chemical, we call it as by hydrolysis. In case of these mostly animal, digestion get carried out partially mechanically and by chewing of the food material. When we chew the food material, 5% that starch which is present in that food material, it itself digests by the action of these salivary amylase in our mouth. Partially it get digested due to the chemical by the hydrolysis process. That stomach as well as the small intestine, the gastric glands which are there and the intestinal glands which are there, the pancreas and liver, all these glands they secrete and digest the complex organic food material into simpler substances. हमारे भी पेट में starch get converted into glucose, जैसे अमीबा में होता है. तेल जो हम खाते सब्जी में, that oil also get converted into digest in our small intestine and get converted into fatty acid and glycerol जो amoeba में होता है. Same, the nucleic acid which is digest here in case of this amoeba and get separated into that adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine and that phosphorus like this. Same in our body when we ate palak की सब्जी, भिंडी or that tomato or any organism, मुर्गी or all these things, all that food material get digested in our body and that fat which is present it get converted into fatty acid and glycerol like this. Proteins which are there, that proteins get converted into amino acid. Same that process are going on in case of this unicellular organism as well as in case of this multicellular organism. Now in our body, digestion takes place inside the body. We call it as a intra. We call it as what? We call it as a intercellular. हमारे बॉडी के अंदर होता है लेकिन सेल के अंदर नहीं होता, सेल के बाहर होता है. जो इंटेस्टाइन है वो इंटेस्टाइन के सेल के अंदर फूड मटेरियल नहीं जाता, इंटेस्टाइन सिक्रीट करता है और बाहर में फूड मटेरियल को इंटेस्टाइन के दोनों जो जिसको बोलते हैं हम दैट ट्यूब लाइक स्ट्रक्चर, उसके बीच में फूड मटेरियल को डाइजेस्ट किया जाता है. वी कॉल इट एज दैट इज इंटरसेलुलर. बट इन केस ऑफ दिस amoeba, food material get digested inside the cell. The digestion in case of amoeba we call it as what? Intra, inside the cell, intracellular. And in case of multicellular organism like humans or other multicellular organism, that is a intercellular, cell के बाहर होता है like this. Okay, next step, that is the absorption. Same, the absorption which is going on in the amoeba, same absorption takes place in our body also. Digested food material get that food material which is digested, that glucose, it get absorbed from the small intestine. Fatty acid, glycerol get absorbed from our small intestine. All these amino acid which get digested from the protein get absorbed in our small intestine, and all this material comes in the blood and circulate throughout our body. Same process is going on here by diffusion and osmosis. Same process is going on in our body. Next, that is the assimilation. In our body also, the digested food material we are using for various purpose. ये इतने सारे जो सेल बने हैं मेरे शरीर के अंदर, दिस ऑल इट इज एसिमिलेशन. डेली मेरे ये बाल बढ़ते हैं. जो भी दाल मैं खाता हूँ, अंडे मैं खाता हूँ, जो भी ये मटेरियल मैं घर में यूज करता हूँ, प्रोटीन, दिस ऑल आर द प्रोटीन्स. यहाँ कंस्ट्रक्ट होता है, यहाँ आके मेरे बॉडी के हिसाब से ये प्रोटीन फॉर्म होता है, ये नाखून का प्रोटीन फॉर्म होता है. ऑल दीज द प्रोटीन्स विच आर फॉर्म इन माई बॉडी, दैट प्रोसेस वी कॉल इट एज एसिमिलेशन, कंस्ट्रक्शन. जब बनता है एनाबोलिक प्रोसेस, फॉर्मेशन प्रोसेस. वन वी कॉल इट एज ए कैटाबोलिक प्रोसेस, जहाँ ब्रेकडाउन होता है पेट के अंदर फूड मटेरियल, कॉम्प्लेक्स ऑर्गेनिक फूड मटेरियल ब्रेकडाउन होता है, कैटाबोलिज्म. और बॉडी में एब्जॉर्ब होने के बाद ये डाइजेस्टेड फूड मटेरियल हमारे बॉडी के कंस्ट्रक्शन में काम आता है. ये बाल बढ़ते हैं, हमारी हाइट बढ़ती है, सेल बढ़ते हैं, नाखून बढ़ते हैं, उसमें जो लगने वाला मटेरियल है पूरा जो सेल का हमारा, ये हमारे फूड मटेरियल से ही आता है. वी कॉल इट एज एनाबोलिज्म. And that catabolism and anabolism together we call it as a metabolism. It is a metabolism. So assimilation which takes place in the amoeba, same that assimilation is going on in our body and in your body. Then ingestion, the undigested food material which is present in our body, that undigested food material we ingest out time to time. See this one, that is a heterotrophic nutrition. Hetero means another, different, means such an organism which are totally depends on other organism for their food material. Means such organism, they do not prepare their own food material and they are totally depends on other organism for their food material. We call it as a heterotrophic nutrition. Now see this one, heterotrophic nutrition are of like this, a three type. One, saprophytic nutrition. Second, holozoic nutrition. And third one, this one, that is a parasitic nutrition. Saprophytic nutrition, saprophytes means those organisms which live on dead and decay organic matter. We call it as a saprophytic nutrition. Means such a type of organism which gain their food from dead and decay organic matter. We call it as a saprophytic nutrition. Saprophytes, dead and decay organic matter like this. So bacteria, there are the fungi, then flowering, there are some flowering plant, and these are the organism they gain. Flowering plants are only here two. One is the Neotia and Monotropha. These are the two flowering plants which gain the food material from dead and decay organic matter. Remaining the flowering plants which are present on the earth, they do not absorb their food material from dead and decay organic matter. They prepare their own food material by the process. We call it as a photosynthesis. But two exceptional cases are there here. They are saprophytic in nutrition. So bacteria and fungi are there. So many bacteria are there which live on dead and decay organic matter. We call it as a decomposing bacteria and decomposing that fungi. When any organism or the parts of that organism get detached or any organism die at that time, these bacteria which is present in the soil attack on these that food material, attack on that complex organic food material, that dead that organism, and decompose, dissociate the complex organic food material into simpler one. So that bacteria present in the soil, here and there that bacteria are present which decompose the that complex organic food, that material into simpler. We call it as a decomposing bacteria and decomposing fungi. These are the organism which live on dead and decay organic matter. That we call it as a saprophytic bacteria, saprophytic that fungi, and the nutrition we call it as a saprophytic nutrition. Two examples are there in case of flowering plant. One is the Neotia and second one is the Monotropha. We will see in the coming slide. Next nutrition is the holozoic nutrition. Holozoic means we intake a complete organism. We call it as a solid food material intake. We call it as holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition differentiate into three types like this. One is the herbivores, second one is the carnivores, and third one is the omnivores like this. And third type, that is the parasitic nutrition. As far as this heterotrophic nutrition is concerned, parasitic nutrition, parasite, परजीवी, दूसरे के ऊपर जीने वाला, परजीवी, दूसरे के बॉडी के ऊपर या दूसरे के बॉडी के अंदर जीने वाला ऑर्गेनिज्म, we call it as a parasite, परजीवी like this. Parasitic nutrition means such an organism which gain their nutrition from another organism living on another organism body or inside the another organism body. We call it as a parasite, parasitic nutrition. Parasitic nutrition, again it get differentiated into like this three type. One is the ectoparasitic nutrition, second one is the endoparasitic nutrition, and third one is the partial type of parasitic nutrition. We will see one by one. See here. First one, that is a saprophytic mode of what? Nutrition. Such type of organism which live on dead and decay organic matter, we call it as saprophytes. And the nutrition they gain from these dead and decay organic matter, we call it as saprophytic nutrition. See here, one angiosperm, these are two angiospermic plant. One is the Neotia. This one is the Neotia. And one is the Monotropha. See, these are the dead and decay organic material, and from the dead and decay organic material, these organism, these flowering plant, it emerge out. They live on these dead and decay organic matter, due to which these Neotia and these Monotropha, they gain the saprophytic mode of the what they gain their nutrition from the saprophytes, dead and decay organic matter. Nutrition, we call it as a saprophytic nutrition. Here in these materials, so many bacteria and so many that fungi are present, which decompose these complex organic food material into simpler. This one dead and decay, these organic matter. ये प्लांट का मटेरियल है, यहाँ पे प्लांट के पत्ते है, लीफ है, स्टेम है, लाइक दिस, और उसको सड़ाना, उसको गलाना, उसको डिकम्पोज करना, ये काम है बैक्टीरिया का, डिकम्पोजिंग बैक्टीरिया, एंड वी कॉल इट एज व्हाट? डिकम्पोजिंग फंजाई. That is the separate, they gain nutrition from that dead and decay organic matter, due to which we call it as a saprophytic, like this type of what? Nutrition. Next, holozoic type of nutrition. Holozoic type of nutrition, in which these three organisms are there. One is the herbivores, second one is the carnivores, and third one, that is the omnivores. Now see here, herbivores, here all these are the herbivores. Carnivores and omnivores we will see in the next slide. Herbivores, these one herbs. Herb का meaning होता, that is a घास फूस. We call it as that a plant. ऐसे ऑर्गेनिज्म जो सिर्फ प्लांट का ही सेवन करते हैं एज अ फूड मटेरियल, वी कॉल इट एज हर्बिवोर्स. दीज आर डियर, ये सिर्फ ग्रास को ही खाते हैं, जो हरी पत्तियां है उसको ही खाते हैं, ड्यू टू विच इट इज अ हर्बिवोर्स. ये फ्लैश को नहीं खाते. देन दिस अ kangaroo, it is a herbivores. Then this one panda, that is also what? A herbivorous animal. Then this one we call it as a rhinoceros, it is a herbivores. Then this one, that is we call it as a koala, it is also a herbivorous animal. And this one, well known, this organism we call it as a donkey, it is also what? A herbivorous organism. These all organisms, they only take their food, means they take only plants material as a food, due to which we call it as what? Herbivores, like this. Second, see, carnivores. Carnivores means such a type of organism which take their food material in the form of flesh, मांस जिसको बोलते हैं हम, दूसरे ऑर्गेनिज्म को मार के उसका जो है मांस सेवन करना, खाना. वी कॉल इट एज अ कार्निवोर्स. दिस वन लॉयन, डियर को मारता है और उसका जो है मांस जो है खाता है. ये लॉयन कभी घास फूस नहीं खाता है, ड्यू टू विच वी कॉल इट एज अ कार्निवोर्स. दिस वन डियर, ate only these fish, like these flesh. Then this one wild dog. Then this one, that is Amazon, these fish. Then this one we call it as a crocodile. Then this one shark. These all are the organism. ये otter करके है. These all organism, they only take their food material in the form of flesh, due to which we call it as a carnivores. Here one different example is there. This one we call it as that a fly trap. This one, these are plants are insectivorous plant, and these are plant trapped like this insect. यानी इंसेक्ट को खाते हैं, यानी फ्लेश को वो खाते हैं. तो क्या ये जो प्लांट है इंसेक्टिवोरस प्लांट, ये कार्निवोरस है? क्या ये फोटोसिंथेसिस नहीं करते? तो यहाँ पे these plants are green in color. They perform the function of photosynthesis, no doubt. They prepare their own food material by the process of photosynthesis. ये फोटोसिंथेसिस से अपना फूड मटेरियल खुद बनाते हैं, नो प्रॉब्लम. बट दिस अ प्लांट ट्रैप द फ्लाई, और दूसरे इंसेक्ट है या एंट है, उसको पकड़ के उसको क्रश करके उनमें का सिर्फ दे गेन द नाइट्रोजन. ऐसे जगह में ये ग्रो होते हैं, मेघालय वगैरह ऐसे जगह में जहाँ नाइट्रोजन, जमीन में नाइट्रोजन की कमी है, और उस कमी को पूरा करने के लिए ये इंसेक्ट को ट्रैप करते हैं. मीन्स दे आर बोथ, they are photosynthetic in nature, and they are autotrophic in nature, and they are heterotrophic in nature. Both these organisms, they show both type of nutrition, autotrophic nutrition as well as what, heterotrophic nutrition. Then see here, omnivores. Omnivores means such a type of organism which gain their food material in the form of that plants as well as in the form of that flesh. यानी वो प्लांट्स को भी खाते हैं और मांस मछली जो है उसको भी खाते हैं. ऐसे ऑर्गेनिजम्स वी कॉल इट एज ऑमनिवोर्स, दोनों का सेवन करते हैं. वी कॉल इट एज ऑमनिवोर्स. सी दिस वन, चिंपांजी, सी दिस ऑर्गेनिज्म एट बोथ फूड मटेरियल. दोनों का सेवन करता है ये ऑर्गेनिज्म. पालक की सब्जी भी खाते हैं, टमाटर भी खाते हैं, भिंडी भी खाते हैं, और उसके साथ मछली और चिकन और मटन ये भी खाते हैं. सो दिस ऑर्गेनिज्म इज omnivores. दिस वन इज आल्सो लाइक दैट omnivores. ये भी जो है पीकॉक omnivores है. ये टॉर्टोइज, दैट omnivores. दिस वन इज द स्टेज ऑफ फ्रॉग, metamorphosis stage of that frog. It is omnivores. This one cat, it is also what, omnivores, like this. Next, that is the parasitic mode of nutrition. Means such type of nutrition which gain their food material from another organism, living on that organism, on the host, outside the body or inside the body. We call it as a parasite, परजीवी, दूसरे के ऊपर जीने वाला, like this. These are parasitic nutrition get differentiated into ectoparasite, endoparasite and partial parasite. Ectoparasite, ecto का मीनिंग होता शरीर के बाहर. तो हमारे सर के अंदर जो है छोटे छोटे जो लाइस प्रेजेंट है, हमारे बॉडी का फ्लूइड जो है सक करते हैं. ये लाइस, दिस वन, ये उसका अंडे है, ये लाइस है, मेल फीमेल लाइक दिस, एंड दे लिव हियर इन आवर हेयर्स एंड सक द बॉडी फ्लूइड. दे आर एक्टो, शरीर के बाहर है, दैट इज ectoparacyte. What is it? Ectoparacyte. Then this organism we call it as a leech. We call it as a Hirudinaria. This is a leech, जड़ू बोलते हैं इसको. तो ये जो लीच है, इट सक द ब्लड फ्रॉम द ह्यूमन बॉडी और फ्रॉम द एनिमल बॉडी. तो ये बाहर से चिपकता है और उसके सकर से ब्लड को बॉडी में से सक करता है. इट इज ectoparacytes, like this blood sucking ectoparasite. Next, like this, so many like these examples are there. Now endoparasites, ये मॉस्किटो है, नो डाउट, लेकिन ये प्लाज्मोडियम वाइवॉक्स, प्लाज्मोडियम मलेरिया, प्लाज्मोडियम फैल्सिफेरम को कैरी करता है. इट इज अ कैरियर, और ये फिर हमारे बॉडी में इसको ब्लड में छोड़ता है ये उस ऑर्गेनिज्म को, जिससे हमको मलेरिया होता है. और मलेरिया हमारे शरीर के अंदर ब्लड में वहाँ पे डिवाइड होता है, ड्यू टू वी कॉल इट एज, शरीर के अंदर डिवाइड होता है, हमको मलेरिया उससे होता है. दैट मलेरियल पैरासाइट इज द एंडोपैरासाइट, एंड दिस इज अ फीमेल एनाफिलीज, इट इज अ कैरियर. देन दिस अ मेल, this one we call it as a female ascaris, this one is the male ascaris. These organism we call it as ascaris lumbricoides. हमारे पेट के अंदर, छोटे बच्चों के पेट के अंदर ज़्यादा होते हैं, यहाँ वहाँ की मिट्टी खाते हैं, उसमें अंडे होते हैं, वो पेट में जाने के बाद में, ब्रेक होने के बाद उनमें ज़्यादातर ये पाए जाते हैं, ascaris lumbricoides. तो उसको हम बोलते हैं पेट के अंदर के कीड़े, या जत करके बोलते हैं उसको, लाइक दिस, कुर्मी करके, लाइक दिस ऑर्गेनिज्म ये पेट के अंदर पलते हैं, हमारे पेट के अंदर, ड्यू टू विच वी कॉल इट एज एंडो, शरीर के अंदर, एंडो पैरासाइट. एंड दीज आर दैट वन वर्म विच इज प्रेजेंट इन द लेग. अफ्रीकन जो कंट्रीज है उसमें ये टाइप का ऐसा भी जो ऐसा टाइप का वर्म है उसको निकाल रहे हैं यहाँ पे. ये भी शरीर के अंदर पनपता है, शरीर के अंदर से इसको निकालना पड़ता है, ड्यू टू विच वी कॉल इट एज एंडो पैरासाइट, लाइक दिस. Here one example of partial parasite is given. Third type, that is a partial parasite. पूरा parasite नहीं है, partial है. Partial parasite कुछ हद तक जो है वो दूसरे organisms के ऊपर जीता है. It is a partial parasite. The example is कसकुटा. ये कसकुटा है, अमर वेल करके कहा जाता है. And this अमर वेल कसकुटा, it develop the hosteria and gain the fluid from the another that plants. Okay. पार्शियल पैरासाइट है, उससे जो प्लांट है दूसरा जिसके ऊपर जी रहा है वो प्लांट ज़्यादा, उसको ज़्यादा हानि नहीं पहुँचती, लेकिन ये दूसरे के ऊपर जीता है. वी कॉल इट एज अ पार्शियल पैरासाइट. इट इज अ एंजियोस्पर्म, दैट इज अ कसकुटा. सेकंड इज वन वी कॉल इट एज अ विस्कम. ये विस्कम का ये फ्रूट्स है. दिस वन इज अ विस्कम. दिस विस्कम इज ऑल्सो ए पार्शियल पैरासाइट. सो लाइक दिस हेटरोट्रॉपिक न्यूट्रिशन जो हम देखे अभी इसमें, दैट हेटरोट्रॉपिक न्यूट्रिशन are of like these are three type. One we call it as a saprophytic nutrition, second that is a holozoic nutrition, and third one that is the parasitic this one nutrition. Saprophytic nutrition takes place in case of bacteria, fungi, and these are two type of flowering plant. One is the Neotia and these are Monotropha. Holozoic nutrition are of these are three type: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. And parasitic nutrition are of three type: ecto, parasite, endoparasite, and that is a partial parasite. Dear viewers, in the next coming video we are going to see in the detail about the heterotrophic nutrition in case of a human, how the heterotrophic nutrition takes place in case of in our body, how the ingestion takes place, how the digestion takes place in our body, then after digestion how the food material get absorbed in our body, which material we intake in our body, what are the sources of that material, how the carbohydrate get digested into that glucose, how that proteins get digested into amino acid, how that fat tail it get digested into fatty acid and glycerol. Then we'll see about the vitamins and all the minerals which are present in the food material, and the uses of all this material in our body. In that head we call it as assimilation. After absorption, how the assimilation takes place in our body, and lastly we will see how the ingestion of undigested food material takes place in our body. Dear viewers, if you like this video, then please subscribe our channel and share this video to